Hey, good Monday to all of you. Hope you had a good weekend. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. I do ask that you would please help me spread God's word by hitting the share button on your Facebook page and let your friends see these videos, or you can simply forward the YouTube channel link and they can be directly have access to my account and they can watch any video I've posted up to this point. So thank you for doing that. I just want to spread God's word and I want to help, and that's my goal and my hope for all of us. You know, sometimes it's just better to start over. Sometimes it's just the best thing for our soul to begin again and start fresh. But I'm like you. Sometimes I like to just keep things the way they are, to repair them the best that I can, to patch them up, and to make do. When I know full and well things aren't working, and I'll just try to keep trudging along and make it happen and make it work the best I can when I know that probably starting over and beginning again is what ultimately needs to happen. But because I'm stubborn and because I'm prideful, I like to do things my way. And I think a lot of us struggle with this, and I don't think there's any doubt about that. We get comfortable where we're at. And so we do. We grab a hold of things with all that we can, and we try to make them work, and we try to make them last. And that great saying that I heard just this morning that said this, that insanity is defined by you and I repeating the same actions, expecting different results. And that's my big question for you today. When are we going to realize that our fixing things and our patching things up, it's not working? And that sometimes we might just have to let things crumble before they can get any better. And that we may have to just start over again. You know, I grew up very economically challenged, all right? Did not grow up in a rich household. And when the holes would begin to wear in my jeans, my mom would go down to Walmart and she would buy those patch things and iron them over the holes in my knees, all right? That was like my new school clothes for the year. I know, it's fantastic. And some of you out there are like, I'm totally with you on that. My mom did the same thing. Well, I'm sorry, all right? It was traumatizing for me too, all right? And so when you get these patches on your knees, you go to school and you've got these old ratty looking jeans that are faded, and then you've got these big old bold dark blue patches on your knees. And it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Um, and I think the same thing happens in our lives. We know things are worn out, and we know things aren't working. And us just putting a patch over it or a quick fix is not going to make it better. It's only going to mask the problem. We've got to start over. We've got to go out with the old and in with the new. That's the business that Jesus is in. And in fact, he talks about this in Luke chapter 5. And he says, why would you sew a new patch on an old garment? Why would you do that? Because if you put the new on the old, it's just going to rip both of them. It doesn't work. And why would you want to put new wine in old wineskins? You're going to ruin both, because the new wine's going to burst the old wineskins, and then they're both going to be ruined. Why would you do that? And better yet, why are we doing that? I want you to hear loud and clear today that God's a God of second chances. And sometimes that means a painful, fresh start. That is what he's in the business of doing. And he loves doing it. But we've got to allow him to do that. And we've got to make up our mind that we're not going to keep repeating the same actions. We're going to quit the patch jobs and get the real fix, starting new and starting fresh. I love you all, and I hope you have a great day. And as always, I ask that you would be the church. Thanks.